Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It is Tarot Time with Cindy. So it's a general collective message. I'm going to attempt to use the Shadow of the Middle Ages Oracle deck and then the teeny tiny Everyday Witch to see what message we've got for the collective here. It is general. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, I'm glad that we connected. If it does not, hopefully next time. Hi, honey. Say hi and bye, Boober. Mwah. Bad timing, my friend. Bad timing, Larry. Okay, there you go. Good boy. The underlying card in this reading is Man, and is the only card in this. This could be a reading about a man in your life. This could be a reading about you, if you're a man. It's very specific. Very specific, actually. Now, okay. You're on target. That's what this is. You're on target, and it probably doesn't feel like it in any way. Okay, that's what this reading is about, and it might have something to do with a man. And again, as I said, is this either like I don't know. Just thinking, I know I have a few men that come to my channel that would be like involved in same-sex relationships. So you all are gonna have, you're smart. You're a smart group. You can feel this out if it's you or someone else. You don't even have to be a guy in same sex. It could have something to do with a guy around you. It's not necessarily romantic either, is it? So, watch what you say, Cindy. Current situation is on target. Something is on target. Something has hit its mark in your life, whether you know it or not. And I say the whether you know it or not because I feel like you may not know it. There's a heavy, heavy illusionary energy around in this reading. And what's really interesting is that the reading itself, it's okay. The energy that surrounds whatever this situation is that I'm about to start peeling apart here is being controlled by Saturn. It's got this heavy Capricorn energy that's in it. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. This could be a Capricorn Pisces dynamic as well for some of you. Cancer also. This is not a tarot card, so I want to say Cancer energy in here. Okay. There's a spiritual challenge in this reading. The reward is great. The navigation is difficult. Because it feels like if there's any obstacles in whatever this is, it's presented by Saturn. So you have to earn this reward, and whatever the reward is. But it's going to show up in this energy. So it's going to put a lot of illusions in front of you. It's going to activate fears within you. It's going to even push you on the edge, I feel like, of wondering what reality truly is. It's a pretty big spiritual challenge on the table. In the future, you have a crossroads. You're going to be at a crossroads. And I feel like it is like at some point in this spiritual challenge, Now remember though, you are on target. If you can really honestly take anything away in this reading, is that when you come to this point, and whatever it is, we'll see with the tarot if it tells us more, remember that you're on target. So if I feel like whatever path you're on, you're probably going to be coming across at least one or two possibilities here where you can change that path. And honestly, I feel like because it's part of the Saturn challenge and it's going to show up through illusion because you're already on target. But this is going to try to pull you off the path. Maybe I should word it differently. It's not intended to pull you off the path. It's intended to see if you are still in alignment with what you are put yourself on target for. I don't even know what this target is. Like, I don't know. A man is sitting here in, it could have something to do with maturity as well, because there's boy and man in the deck. Could have something to do with how you were navigating your own masculine energy also, which is active, it is strategic. Yeah, there's a very, very big spiritual element to this. I'm actually going to go in the book because I want to know what this is about. This is the card that you have showing up in your recent past. It's the doll card. There's so many things that I could connect with doll. Like I could connect it to like a child playing with something. I could connect it to somebody's wish of something when they were little. I could connect it to, you know, like something that we collect. Some people will collect dolls, or, you know, I can think of even like thinking of a more malicious intent, like a voodoo doll or something. We're going to go in the book. I want to know more about the doll before I even get into the tarot with it. Okay, the doll. Remember, this is your recent past. The doll card represents the power to manipulate or control someone or something. This card can also represent aspects of ourselves or others that we project onto them. They may symbolize our desires, fears, or unresolved emotions that we attribute to the doll and project onto it. In some spiritual or occult practices, dolls, such as voodoo dolls, are used as tools for rituals, spells, or sympathetic magic. They can be seen as vessels for channeling energy or intentions. Also, the doll card is commonly associated with childhood and innocence. It can symbolize nostalgia, playfulness, and the need for nurturing and protection. I'm going to pull tarot on it. Because, yeah, I'm going to put tarot on it. Because it just kind of said the things I said. So this doll card is the recent past for whoever, and it just landed, boom, on the moon card. The Ten of Swords and the Hermit. Oh my God. I think it's a voodoo doll. Look at the Ten of Swords. There's some type of malintent here. Okay. The doll, whether you're aware of it or not, or maybe you are. Or one was projected here. And then we get Hermit. So this is like kind of like I'm going off on my own here. I'm getting away from everything. I'm getting away from everyone. It could be some type of childish behavior or the projection of that. I'm kind of like smiling because you have these cards. I know that this is a spiritual challenge and things are going to show up. Just like it said, like things could be projected onto the doll. But the fact that it talks about like the possibility of a voodoo doll, and it came to me, and we pull out the Ten of Swords, like look at all the little pins in this person's back. I gotta say, for some of you, it may not hurt to do some type of cleansing or spiritual magic or incantation or something. If you think there could be someone who would have like bad intentions towards you and would even do something like that with a doll. This says recent past. What's the intention with the doll? Because it doesn't have to be bad. Let me just see. Oh, the Six of Cups. It is somebody from your past. It's nostalgia. Somebody is trying to stir nostalgia in you, possibly. Could be through some type of magic practice here. But I don't really get a heavy energy of outside influences being in control here. Capricorn is in control. Which is also kind of like the devil in the tarot. Why is Capricorn here as the current energy and emotions? It's not a card that I would associate with emotions, but the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. The universe is in charge of something, and it's literally like you can only sit and wait and watch. And because Saturn's coming in, and I get like this universal power from the High Priestess. With the Four of Swords, you sit yourself, Four of Pentacles, you sit yourself down, and then you watch and learn. With the Page of Swords, you sit yourself down and you watch and learn. Capricorn is teaching you a spiritual lesson here. And like, if you're coming through in the comments and you're saying something like, you know what, I'm a Capricorn and I've been trying to teach my person. No. That is not your job. That's not your job. This is not a person. And if you are showing up as a person, I want to say this is going to be Capricorn utilizing people. This is going to be Saturn utilizing people in lessons here. And I would be careful about how much you would state that I'm trying to do this, as in the I'm. Because this energy is not going to take any shit. Saturn has got its eyes on a hard focus here. There could be in some type of laws or rules that need to be followed. Don't step out of line. I wouldn't step out of line with it. But that's what the energy is. Don't step out of line. Your current situation is you are on target. Six of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Wands. I don't know. In some way that you've given of yourself, in some way that you've shared. Could be something that you've said, a dream that maybe you've wished for. You're on target. But your immediate future is a crossroads. So there feels like there's one of the challenges. In the Capricorn energy, the watery goat is looking right over there. It looks like it's like looking past the doll. The doll is looking at me and Capricorn is looking at the crossroads. Like, don't get distracted. The crossroads is your immediate future. The Page of Cups comes off so innocent. Okay, I'm going to put this, there's one, because there's three ways you can go here. You can stay on the path that you're on, or you can go left or right. Next one. The Two of Pentacles. The other one. The Fool. Now, okay, here's the thing. Think about this. To know if you're on target, you've got a couple of choices here and you're not sure what to do. You're already at that point and you're going to be coming to, something's going to happen or unfold here where you're going to feel you need to make a decision if you haven't been able to make a decision. And it's probably going to come in a way that doesn't feel like you have a lot of time to make this decision. Right? This cat is about to jump on there and like kind of disrupt. If things, I'm just balancing this out. Maybe I'll invest a little bit here, invest a little bit. It's like something's about to happen. You need to make a choice because you're going to energy's being tipped. And, you can only grab one of these when that happens. So what is it going to be? So for some of you, it's going to come up like that. If this is, and that to me almost says, when we're talking about target, that is the universe trying to refine your target because you haven't quite refined it for yourself. Now, others of you, this could be like a whole fresh start here. A whole fresh start, a really unique approach to everything. You have put a lot of stuff behind you. You might be wanting to take a bit of a chance here in life. And if that's kind of resonating with, I feel like that's kind of the target then that's, okay. Well, I feel like all three energies of this are going to be present in the future for you. Now, the Page of Cups is the very first one that came out. So, I feel like either the Page or the Fool. Well, and that makes sense because the Two of Pentacles is sitting between those two as it's sitting here. Those two to me feel like some type of spiritual course, like to make a spiritual decision about yourself. Because it's pretty practical. That's what Capricorn wants you to think it is, but it's not. It's not a practical choice. It's a spiritual choice. It's a spiritual test, a lesson, a challenge that your soul wanted in this lifetime. So the Page of Cups to me is very creative, very hopeful. It can also be associated with apologies or reaching out, that kind of energy. The choice, I'm wondering how many of you are approaching this crossroads in this manner. You're on target. Which way leads to your dream or your wish? Because the target's associated with the Two of Wands. What you hope for yourself in the future. And remember, Capricorn, this energy, the Saturn is setting this up to... that's interesting too. Yeah. The Pisces. Because it's Neptune moving into Aquarius, right? It's coming out of Capricorn. It is about to take a more spiritual turn here. So this could be this could resonate for a lot of people. Because it does seem to have, there is some sort of controls going on here that are beyond our own. And especially this to me is just sit down and watch and learn. Okay, just sit down and watch and learn. That's Capricorn. Just sit down and watch and learn. Honestly, you're the only one that can really make this choice at the crossroads in the future, in the immediate future. This Pisces energy is the surprise from the universe. What's the Knight of Cups? It's something emotional here. It is your heart's desire. I feel like somebody had something like this in one of the zodiac readings, which is funny. And it's kind of funny because there is the heavy energy of Capricorn, Pisces, and Aquarius here. And they would be the last 3 zodiacs that I've done before coming up to do this collective reading. So that's also very interesting. Yeah, there's something here about your heart's wishes and desires, dreams. Your dreams are the way forward, not what seems to be practically in front of you. It's very unique in that it feels like Saturn is challenging you in a spiritual challenge to trust your spirituality. The moon is the overall energy of the reading itself. It landed on Pisces. The 6 of Swords. It's navigating beyond, being able to navigate in your, through your intuition. Now, interesting. I'm looking at this card. I'm realizing it looks like actually to me that she is on the moon and she's looking at the earth. So this is having a very spiritual perspective. It's kind of stepping outside of yourself and seeing yourself in a grander scheme. Why is the man here? Man. It landed on the doll. It's all man, baby. It's the King of Cups and the King of Wands. This is, I don't know. He's hot. He's kind of hot, no? He's very good looking. But also, like the King of Cups and the King of Wands. I mean, this is somebody who has, this is a very mature, developed man. This is somebody who has a lot of deep, mature emotions, is very much in control of these emotions and feelings. Now, like a lot of men, you may not necessarily see these emotions quite readily with the King of Cups. The King of Wands, this person has an incredible, I want to say, outward persona as well. Empress is at the bottom. I don't know what it is that you're on. Is this man what you're on target for? Are you the man and you're on target for an Empress? I don't know. What maybe it's different for everybody. What's the target? The 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Oh, it has something to do with achieving something on your own, but in a way that is kind of hidden. This is achieving something on your own. Even as I say that, though, like in a really kind of obscure and unexpected way, which is this reading in itself. I don't know. For me, right, like just seeing this Saturn energy is like challenging you, but through like a very spiritual portal. The Ace of Swords is at the bottom. The Hanged Man. Well, there's the Pisces energy, perspective, for clarity. A spiritual perspective to attain true clarity. It's a 1 reading and a half, my friends. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to look a little bit more into the surprise from the universe and what your focus should be at this as you approach the crossroads, what your focus should be as you approach this crossroads. There you go, my collective friends. Thank you so much. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.